Oh, it's so loud outside. Okay, testing. What's up everyone? It's Natalie here, and today I am filming the most nerve-wracking video I have had to film in quite a while. I feel like I can't even make eye contact. As you can tell, obviously by the title, this is not clickbait. I quit my job and I have been waiting to film this video because I wanted to do it right after I was done with work. I didn't want to tell you guys that I quit and then keep doing week in my lives, work week in my lives, and then you guys be confused. So I just wanted to upload this when I was officially done. I quit my job. I haven't filmed a sit down video in so long. Oh my gosh, this feels weird. Okay, to start it off, I want to tell you guys my backstory. I want to tell you guys where I worked, what I did, if you guys are new here, just so that you guys can know. And I can officially say my company now because I'm not working for them anymore. I worked for Accenture, which is a really big consulting company, and a lot of you guys were confused as to why I couldn't say the name of the company, and so many of you guys were like, you work at Accenture, because you guys saw my LinkedIn. It's not a secret, and I wasn't making it be a secret. If you guys wanted to see my LinkedIn and see where I work, more power to you, go ahead. I don't care that you guys knew where I worked. I just didn't want Accenture to be associated with my YouTube channel and then me get in trouble because I am an image of Accenture. If Accenture just was never mentioned on my channel, I felt like it would keep them separate, if that made sense. So that's why I did that, and not because I wasn't allowed to or because I didn't want you guys knowing. It's just I just didn't want to be my channel to be associated with them. And if it is something that you guys are interested in, I highly recommend it. I think consulting is one of the best ways to get your foot in the door in the corporate world, and it's the best way to learn a lot of different industries. And I feel like when you have a consulting company on your resume, it's you're seen as really smart, and I don't know if that's bad to say, but it looks really good on your resume. But I was working, you guys, I would spend time on YouTube, on other things that I'm working on for 6 hours a day outside of work. Sometimes more, sometimes less. It was anywhere from 3 to 6 hours. On every single lunch break that I had, I would work. I would go downstairs to Starbucks, I would open up my laptop, and I would do a video, or I would answer emails, or I would do whatever else I was working on. Sometimes I would even Uber back home because I didn't have time to actually walk to my car and walk back. And so I would Uber to be quicker and to save time so I could maximize my lunch break. Uber home, film a video, and then Uber back, and then edit it after work. I was working nonstop at all times. And while I was at work, I felt like I was having slight panic attacks. I don't know if they were actually panic attacks or if I felt like they were coming on, but I was getting very stressed, a lot of anxiety, I would go to the bathroom sometimes at work. I would sit on the floor or sit on the toilet, would breathe in and breathe out, and be okay, remind myself to breathe. I would pray. I would just be Natalie, calm down. I would have to talk myself out of panicking, because sometimes at work I would just be thinking about all the other things I had to do outside of work, and I'd be oh my gosh, I have no time to do this. Or if you guys work a corporate job, I know this is common for every single person. You have downtime, but you just can't leave until a certain time. So even though I didn't have any work to do, there were some days when I literally felt like I did absolutely nothing at work, and I was there for 8 hours, and I just would panic because I was I have so much stuff to do, and I'm sitting here doing absolutely nothing, and I could be doing this, and I could be using my time so much better, but no, and now I have to be stressed and do it after work, and all of this stuff. So I felt suffocated, and I felt I would just be miserable. And I know in my week in my life, I didn't show that as much. I know sometimes I opened up to you guys, but I'm not gonna vlog myself having a panic attack in the bathroom. I'm just not gonna do that. And then the second I would leave work, I would kind of calm down, and it would be a lot better. It was just giving me a lot of anxiety being there, and just because I knew about a million other things I could do, and that I wasn't doing anything productive, it felt at my job. And so I was just why am I here? I just shouldn't be here, and I was just really freaking out. Another thing is I was able to quit financially. So even when I got my job, when I started working, I was able to be doing YouTube full time, and I'm not gonna share numbers, but I was making a pretty decent salary, and I was making more on YouTube than I was at Accenture. So it wasn't even oh, I just broke even. I was making significantly more on YouTube than I was at Accenture, and I just didn't see the point anymore. I was I'm having panic attacks, I'm having anxiety, I don't want to be here. I felt like I didn't need to be there anymore, and I don't want to come across as saying that I think I'm better, or that oh, well, like now that I'm making a lot of money, like no, not at all. I don't want that to come across at all. Like this is so hard for me to say on camera because I don't know how to say it so that it doesn't come across as bad. I also want to recognize that I am so incredibly lucky because I don't have student loans. I was able to go to college. I got a degree. I am so fortunate to have gotten a job out of college and to have parents that would support me, like that supported me for 18 years or however many years, like 20 years that they did. I'm just so blessed at that, and I know that many people cannot say the same thing. So I want to recognize that, and I want to fully say that my circumstance is very slim, and I know for a fact that not everyone can do this. I know for a fact that so many people feel anxiety and feel anxious at their job, and they can't quit because they have to put food on the table, and they can't quit because they have to pay rent. And I'm so lucky that I don't have kids, I don't have a husband, I don't have anyone but myself to take care of. So I just want to put that out there, that I recognize that, and I recognize my advantage, and I'm not trying to say like, oh, just quit your job, everyone. Like if you're anxious, just quit. No, not at all. I'm not saying that at all, and I want to recognize that. I know I had it really good. So I'm just saying that. I also want to thank you guys, because without you, I would not have it like this at all. Sometimes I feel like guilty about it, and I'm like, but I've like been working so hard, and then I feel guilty for making my, like, I don't, it's a thing in my head. I don't know if anyone feels the same way, but I was actually watching Ashley, aka Best Dressed, her video, and she put it really, really well in like the first like few minutes of her video. She talked about this. So if you guys want to watch that, check it out. So being that I was able to financially be on my own, I also had less of an incentive to stay, and I wanted to stay because I wanted to gain experience, and I honestly loved the people I worked with, and I thought that they were amazing, and I didn't want to leave them. So I really, really wanted to stay for that. And I was like, listen, I got an engineering degree, like I need to use it somehow. And a lot of people are saying that consulting and engineering don't go hand in hand. I did industrial engineering. Half my graduating class went into consulting. And even if they didn't go hand in hand, I don't care. I wanted a consulting job. I never want to work at a manufacturing plant. I never want to work on supply chain. Like, that's just not me. So regardless if I had to do with my major or not, this is what I wanted to do. I don't know why people get so worked up on, oh my gosh, you're not using your major at all. Like, who cares? If I'm happier and this is my dream job, or this is what I wanted to do, like, I'm sorry, but who gives a shit? Like, I know that sounds really bad, but I don't know, just who cares? So that is, sorry, something I just had to say, because I know I'm gonna get a million comments like, oh my gosh, you're not even using your degree anymore. It's like, okay, well, I'm happier, so I really don't care. I'm not gonna be miserable at a job using my degree when I'm happier and still getting like paid and still able to support myself doing something I like more. I don't know, that's my 2 cents on that. I also knew that this was the right time for me to quit because I really want to move to New York City soon, so I'm now way more able to move to New York without this. And I've been hinting so much at like me putting in my resignation, because I've been saying in my videos that I'm moving to New York soon, and everyone's like, what are you gonna do with your job when you quit or when you move? And I'm like, oh, you guys don't know, but I put in my resignation end of April. I gave them 6 weeks time. At first I was like, I'm flexible with the date, like I can give you like 3 weeks if you guys need, and they asked me for 6 weeks, and I don't have like another job lined up, like I don't have to start at a company soon, so I just wanted to like leave on good terms. I was like, yeah, that's fine. So I've actually put in my resignation for the past 6 weeks, and it's been so hard keeping it in. It's just something I had to do. I also don't ever only want to do YouTube. That's not what this video is. This is not me quitting to be a YouTuber full-time. Trust me, I've said that so many times. I've always wanted to work for myself, and I never want YouTube to be my only job. I want to start something else, and I have my podcast, I have YouTube, I have my store, and a lot of you guys noticed my store has definitely been on the back burner because I just literally couldn't handle all of it, and I don't know what the future of my store is. I am leaning towards closing it, and I've never said that out loud. I've never said that out loud to a camera. I've realized what I love doing is helping other people, and helping other people start their businesses, helping other people come up with business ideas, online business, grow their YouTube, grow their podcast, grow their Instagram, grow their personal brand. I want to help other people do that. So I think what I loved about my store was the whole process of starting, was the whole like, oh my gosh, I have so many ideas of how to grow this. I just didn't exactly implement them because I didn't have the resources or the time. And then I realized like what I hated about my store was I hated like buying the actual like fashion pieces, like actual pieces that I'm selling, and that's such a huge part of the store, and I hated like organizing the photo shoots and all of this stuff. Like I didn't like doing the little nitty-gritty stuff, and I'm like, that's the whole point of a store. If all I like is like coming up with the marketing strategy, coming up with building the business, like I should focus more on that. And I'm reading this book, and it talks about failed businesses, or not even just failed, but businesses that you should shut down if they don't bring you, if you just don't want to do it anymore, if they're not producing enough income, like whatever. And they were saying, it's called Chillpreneur, by the way. It's an amazing book. It's probably the best business book I personally have ever read. If you guys want to read it, I feel like she's legit speaking to me and only me. Like I'm the only one that she's speaking to. Don't feel embarrassed for like quitting something, or if you need to do that, just do it. Like, you know how many people that are entrepreneurs have failed like projects under their belt or failed businesses under their belt? Like that does not matter. Like the issue is kind of also talking about like Virgin Air. Richard Branson, who created Virgin Air, he has had so many different business ideas that have completely failed, but he's still super successful. And that's just people that have an entrepreneur spirit in them. That is what they do. They love starting businesses. They love creating things and like coming up with things. And I don't regret my store at all. Like I actually am so proud of it, and I'm so happy about it, and I love it. But I just don't know if it's smart to continue doing it because it's not generating a huge profit. We never lost any money, which is amazing to say, because most businesses don't generate a profit until like way later. So that I'm very proud to say that we did make money off of it. I just feel like it's not smart to continue it. But I do want to help other people, so I'm thinking of starting my own like consulting and coaching business, having ebooks out for helping you guys grow your personal brand, grow an online business. And also I wanted to kind of make something separate as well as post-grad plans. So I want to help you guys with your post-grad plans because it's something I'm very passionate about. And I'm very passionate, one, about education, and also not only education in the terms of like a traditional education system, but just like always learning and growing. And I really want to help you guys out with what you want to do in the future, or helping like, how do you apply for jobs? How do you network? How do you land your dream job? I want to help you with your interview skills. I want to help you build a good resume, because so many people have horrible resumes that I've seen, and I just like want to help you because I know that it can help you land your dream job using LinkedIn correctly. So I really want to I'm going to start consulting and coaching, and I don't know when that's going to like launch or anything, but I want to be very transparent with you guys, and that is what I really want like my main source of income to be. But I am so blessed and so grateful and so lucky that in the meantime YouTube can be my main source of income, and I will be completely fine. So I just wanted to say that like that is what's next for me, and I'm really excited to start that, and I'm really excited for you guys to see that. So yeah, I'll let you guys know. I've been working on it with Squarespace. I've been messing around with my website, and I'm gonna start vlogging more and showing you guys how I built this business from like the ground up. And I'm gonna document everything. I'm gonna vlog more than I ever have before. I'm gonna try posting 3 times a week, Tuesday, Friday, Sunday. I think that's gonna be my new schedule. I'm testing it out. So yeah, I'm just so excited for that. And I really am excited for you guys to see my still week in my life. And don't worry, they're still gonna be productive. I'm not just gonna be doing YouTube. Like I don't even like watching people who only do YouTube or like only do just like running errands or whatever. Like I like watching people that motivate me and are productive, and I'm still going to bring those types of videos to you. I'm also really scared to make this video because I am so scared of not being relatable anymore, because so many people comment saying that they love my videos because I work a 9 to 5, because I'm relatable, and that scares the crap out of me that you guys won't watch me and you guys won't like me anymore because I'm not relatable anymore. But then again, it's like a double-edged sword, because I'm like, okay, well, I need to do what's best for me. I need to do what makes me happy. And also I know that you guys are my friends. Like I know that you guys will support me in what I do. But at the same time, I'm also like, okay, I want to follow my dreams. I want to follow my passion. I'm not just going to be stuck at a job when I don't have to be, wasting away, like letting my dream fly out the window when it doesn't have to be, when I could be working on it now. And what type of person would I be if I didn't show you guys that you guys could do the exact same thing? Again, I recognize my advantage that I had YouTube and I didn't have loans and I'm not in debt and whatever. Like I recognize all of that, but that doesn't mean that you guys that do have student loans, that do have debt, can't do this exact same thing, can't quit your 9 to 5, can't quit your job and work for yourself just because of that. Like you guys can, and I want to help you see that. And I also want you guys to see that there's nothing wrong with working and then following your dreams or doing it on the side. I feel like in today's world, everyone is starting up something and like not like working a traditional job, and so other people think like, oh, I don't have to go to work anymore, like I can just quit and like start my business and it'll be fine. You guys don't understand how difficult it is to start a business, how much pressure it is. And also, I agree, like if you're miserable at your job, you should definitely change something. But at the same time, if you're miserable at your job and then you quit and then you don't have any money coming in, you're gonna be miserable in life, because you're not gonna be able to enjoy anything. You're not gonna be able to spend money on anything. You're gonna be stressed out about eating. You're gonna be stressed out. You're gonna see friends inviting you places and you're not gonna be able to go because you don't have money. You're not gonna be able to pay your rent. Like, those things you need to take into consideration. There is nothing wrong or embarrassing or anything about working a traditional job, even if you don't love it, and just working on your dream and your passion on the side until it can take you to your full-time job. And I really, really cannot stress that enough. I recommend that 100%. Not only do you gain experience, you gain a lot of life skills, and it just makes you start your business with less stress off the bat, and you can save money. And I'm so thankful. Like, I've saved so much money, and I'm glad I'm able to move to New York now because I have saved a lot of money. And so I know that I will be fine even if YouTube doesn't do as well 1 month or whatever. I have like backup as well, because that is a scary thing. Like, I'm not living on like a steady paycheck anymore, which is kind of really scary. But yeah, that's like the one thing I'm scared of, is that you guys are gonna like hate me now, or you guys aren't gonna watch my videos, and it just scares me to death about that, because I love you guys and I never want you guys to think of me as like unrelatable or just another YouTuber or whatever, because that's not who I am and that's not who I want to be either. And again, thank you guys for allowing me to even quit my job, because again, like I said, without YouTube I wouldn't be able to sustain myself. I'm so sorry if there's so much background noise. So I wanted to thank you guys for that, because seriously, without you this would not be possible, and I can't stress that enough. I started YouTube 8 years ago, you guys. 8 years! People that started YouTube 8 years ago have like 5 million subscribers now. So my journey has been slow and steady, and I'm okay with it, because I've learned a lot. I've felt like I've made more like meaningful connections with you guys, and I want to show you guys that like nothing comes so fast. Like, that's like the biggest thing. You can't just start a YouTube channel, expect to go full-time in a year, because it's probably not going to happen. And I want to show you guys that, and I want to show you guys how much hard work pays off. And yeah, I just want to thank you guys. Like, this isn't something that was handed to me on a silver platter. I don't know, I have been doing this for so long, and I've been doing it so long unpaid, so the fact that I'm actually able to like sustain myself on it is a dream come true. And I just want to thank you guys, because I am just so incredibly grateful, and I hope that you guys know that. Yeah, so thank you guys so much for everything. Like, wow, I can't believe I'm sitting here making this video. If you told me this through 2 years ago even, I would have just said that's like not possible. Like, it's just not possible. Like, I would never be able to like quit my job after a year. I can never be able to be my own boss at 23. Like, no way. So thank you guys, thank you guys, thank you guys so much. Oh my gosh, I seriously can't thank you enough. I love you. I hope that you guys still watch my videos. Subscribe. I'm still gonna be posting way more content. I'm gonna be showing you guys the behind the scenes of a business. I'm gonna be showing you guys how to be your own boss, how to stay productive, how to work. If you guys want any other videos of mine, comment them down below. And also, if you guys have just anything to say, just leave some comments, please. I love you guys, and I will see you guys in